Yeah, goalkeeper for the night. In your life, Michael Doyle, did you ever play in goal?
No, no. Yeah, I was bloody a couple of weeks ago there, I was playing centre half and trying in one of the games, and the gaffer and Greg were having a bit of laugh, saying we might have to put you in there if it comes to injuries. And I said, no problem. I was thinking the older I'm getting, probably further back I go. I didn't think I'd bloody end up in goal, but there you go. Yeah, as I say, I'll be totally. I played a lot of Gaelic when I was younger, you know, to an age with my brothers and that up in our local GAA club, St Mark's in Tala, and where I grew up, and I loved it. But yeah, I never thought I'd end up in goal, and thank God all the years of playing, being, you know, Gaelic, catching the ball, and it kind of came in handy a bit. Like, thank God, to be fair, the lads in front of me were amazing. It was a joy to watch them tonight with 10 men. The way they played, they're absolutely brilliant. So it was. All the credit goes to them.
How did it come about when it all happened and Sam got sent off? How did the decision get made that it was going to be you? Because it looked like Ruben was going to go in for a moment.
To be honest with you, when Sam got sent off, I didn't even realise we didn't have the keeper on the bench. It was only then I thought, I said to one of the lads, we've no sub-keeper, and Sam was like, so Ruben, Coyle ran up to the gaffer, and we'd had a discussion about this earlier. The gaffer had asked the lads for the season started. And I said I'd go and goal, and Connell and that, you know, if ever it was needed, because, you know, there was a possibility of going with no sub-keeper on the bench through the season, and he just wanted to have that base covered. Myself, Damien McCrory, obviously he played Gaelic as well. We said we'd do it, but I think he kind of dismissed us a bit, probably with the height stuff, but I think Coyle went up and asked him, and Ruben was getting in, and he said, Doyle, the gaffer said you'd go and go, and I said no problem, but Coyle was sort of saying, look, you stay out with, you know, the bit of experience. So I just thought I'd slow it down, so I just ran up to the gaffer and said, what are you thinking? And the gaffer just said, look, you go in, this and that, and sort of organised the shape. So just at that then point, I was thinking they'd obviously had a penalty, so I was just thinking I'm just going to take as long as possible here, because the ref's not going to be able to rush me. He's sent someone off, so I can take as long as I want. And I knew Luke, the sub-keeper, had small hands, so I put the kit on. I just said, I want Luke's gloves, you know, because he'd have small. Sam's hands are quite big.
Well,
so
weirdly, this was what I was about to ask you. Whose gloves did you wear?
I wore Luke's gloves. Luke's he's a bit bigger than me, but he's, you know, his hands aren't as big. Sam's gloves were massive. I knew Luke, so because I always peel the plastic off their gloves for them when they get the new gloves. I love peeling the plastic off, so I knew Luke's were quite small. And it's funny, innit? It actually came in handy peeling the gloves. So. Once I kitted up, I thought I'm even going to slow this fella down even longer. So I just.
What did you say to Paul McCallum?
I just walked behind the goal, and I just says he started laughing at me. So I knew straight away he probably wasn't focused, like, you know. So I started having a laugh at him, and at that stage I was just thinking of Bruce Grobbelaar in the European Cup final in 1984 in Rome, and he was dossing about. I thought I'm going to have a bit of a doss here, like trying my best to put him off. But to be fair to Jake, the goalkeeping coach, had asked him when I was over there, where did he go with the penalties and what do you think? And he just said, look, dive to your right, go to your right. I says, no problem. So that was the sort of decision. But as he was lining up, I was thinking he's going to blast this down the middle. But I thought I'll just go with Jake and go to me right. And yeah, the reaction was good once I seen it off the penalty. I was up like a little fly and trying to get out. And yeah, that was it.
Do you realise that the legend of Schmeichel Doyle has been born this evening, and Notts fans are putting your head on Schmeichel's body on pictures?
The lads were calling me the monk out of Main Machine at half time. I think was
that Jason Statham?
Yeah, they were calling me the monk. And then after in the group chat, they were putting pictures of Manuel Neuer with my head in it and that. So we had a good bit of laugh about it, but. That's great. Look at the lads are fantastic tonight. They got down 10 men and to get the result they did, brilliant.
Were you mad that you didn't get your clean sheet?
I was a bit disappointed. I was thinking, who can I shout at? But it was, I said to Jimmy there, it was, you know, obviously my positioning was probably not great there, and it was gone right in the corner. It wasn't the greatest goal. Probably, obviously, one of the lads would have saved it if they were in, but thank God it was in the 90th minute. You know.
Could be a new lease of life for you.
No. Look, as I say, it was one of them tonight. It's just you know, when we're 1-0 up and we got down to 10 men, I think, oh bloody hell, you know, we've been on such a good run, and this, you know, you could have a setback. But I knew, you know, from these they'd gone down to 10 men a few weeks ago against Chesterfield at home and drew 2-2. So I knew they were a bit fragile in a sense. And you listen, the penalty was a massive. I think it had a massive, you know, bearing on the game in a sense. Us being 1-0 up and then missing it, I knew it sort of creeped that doubt into their mind. And as I say, 2 outstanding goals after that. So, you know, that would have really killed them a bit, you know.
As a performance, an overall performance this evening, what can that do for the group? If it ever needed confidence, you can just watch that back.
I think it's massive. You know, I think we've played really well this year. We've probably just lacked goals, and that's not Coyle. It's the whole team. I think, you know, whether it's set pieces, and we're just not killing off teams. We've dominated a lot of games, so we're in a good place. And as I say, to go and do that tonight with 10 men, it should give us a massive confidence boost, and to go and score 3 goals. And as I say, it's probably been our biggest problem this year so far, is we've not scored enough goals in games where we really should have. So, you know, I think that's the most pleasing thing, to score the 3 goals tonight. You know, whatever about 10 men, I think for the lads, it was brilliant, and we probably could have scored more as well, you know, but we can't be fussy after the circumstances.
Yeah, back in goal at the weekend or back in midfield?
Well, I was a sore quad actually after all them bloody goal kicks, and the gaffer, the first thing he said to me after the game, he was with the lads there, bloody, you don't be giving keepers any stick about the goal kicks. You kept, and I said, I won us that game. We had a bit of laugh about it, but no, it was, as I say, yeah, it was. As I say, it's a long way, them goal kicks, trying to get them. And I was thinking in the second half, I kept saying, lads, like, play short. I wanted them to play a bit short, because I was thinking my bloody leg was killing me.
Good man. Michael Doyle, the monk.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time. Well done
Cheers,
tonight. Cheers.